me now. Currency is attention. That's just too many cooks in the kitchen. Exploding phones, killing trolls on a mission. I'm elated to get y'all elevated. God remains God, yeah, and they hate it. All you need, people, pledge allegiance to the evil. Everything's changed, yet nothing's changed. World has changed, everything looking strange, yeah. Engineers got millennials living in fear. Give a damn, evil can't stand, yeah. When the people take a stand. Oh, no hatred, fuck races, blank faces, time changing, one nation, unification, the vibration, unfuck the world, no hatred, fuck races, blank faces, time changing, one nation, unification, the vibration, unfuck the world. Unfuck the world.
Why does it always do that? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed. I gotta tell you, that opening's growing on me. Thank you, Gummy Chainsaw. I'm definitely warming up to it. Caitlin Clark rules for no reason. For no reason. Bert Kreischer stinks! Coop me up, pled guilty! It's so dumb. It's retarded! But I'm here for it. Good morning, good afternoon. It is Thursday, June 26th, 2025. I am, of course, the Mudshark, the Z-Man, coming live and direct from Tampa, Florida in full effect. Sorry, I had a little problem with the Rodecaster. See if this thing's working. It's working. We're good to go. We're good to go. Who's here today? Dick Fitzwell, T-Gun. You guys are here early. Isaac Walmark up in this bitch. Alex Ortiz is here. Anyways, good to be here, everybody. We have a show jam-packed. Lots to get to, lots to cover. Of course, the return of the Kiki and Ashley podcast. We're going to get into that. That show is on fire. That show is hot. But the biggest news, we have to talk about it. I know Lady KB is not going to be happy, but we got to talk about Aaron Imholte. I mean, for Christ's sake, there's 95 podcasts talking about it. We need to be one of them. We were the original feud. I was the original guy covering Aaron. Before Melton was even around, before Melton even existed in this part of the internet, no one knew him. It all started with me. It all started with me. Me. Chad's obnoxious booger. We're doing it. Yes, we are. We are officially doing it right now. I actually checked my nose before I went live. We're good. We're good. But we'll make that a thing for a couple days, and all you guys will move on to the next thing. So that's just how it operates in the shitverse. Right, Maud Levy? Got my shirt the other day. Thanks, Z-Man. Oh, no problem. Fuck Stuttering John. I'm glad you got your shirt, because I think, honestly, unless you're a $100 sponsor or just a big contributor to the show, I'm not mailing stuff out anymore. I'm just not doing it. Number one, I'm losing my ass. And as soon as I mail this stuff out, these people turn on me for no reason. And my apologies to Miss Tay. Miss Tay, open invite. Hope you're out there. Someone brought up Miss Tay, and I said, I used to DM with her, and I mailed a shirt to her and stickers and everything to Australia for her on my own dime. I go, what's Miss Tay been up to? I see she's on Steel Toe Show. So I went over to her Twitter. So we would DM from time to time, and she had me blocked. I was like, what the fuck? Another one? Another one blocking me after I mailed them merch? Like, what am I doing to these people? And I was like, kind of like, I liked her. She was nice. And I kind of put it out on my Twitter, like, another one. And then I guess Doodle and a few people reached out to Miss Tay, and she says, no, I accidentally blocked Chad. I thought it was one of the troll accounts. I thought it was one of Chad's troll accounts, so she unblocked me. So we're good. Mrs. Tay, you'll get yourself a wrench if you want to come back around. We love you over here. You're welcome here anytime. You're one of the all-time contributors. One of the all-time contributors. Dare I say, Hall of Famer.
Yeah, boy! You got it.
I had to take the music out of it because they're dinging me. YouTube's dinging me every chance they get. You got to take all precautions, guys. It's war out there. It's war. They're gunning for you. They're trying to take you down. Welcome to the show. We have 172 people watching on YouTube right now. We're also on Twitter right now. If you're on Twitter, please come on over to YouTube. Hit subscribe. Get in. Get yourself a membership. We're also on Rumble. T-Gun pointed out earlier that we're on Rumble. So if you want a Rumble rant and all that other stuff, you can do it. You can do it. But more importantly, we are back on Patreon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Patreon approved. Patreon.com/World War Z. You can sign up for as little as $5. According to Gino Bisconte, if you don't have $5, you need to reevaluate your life. Isn't that right, Stephen Bravo? But we got some new signees over there. We have video and audio. I'm going to have more stuff I'm putting in this weekend. We have a new chat room in there. That's one of the things I missed most about not being on Patreon was the chat room. It was starting to get hot. You remember FKA Mommy? You remember her? What happened to her? She was posting nudes in there at one point for bare breast. And then she disappeared. But I want to thank D7876 for becoming a member. Dick Fitzwell. Bill from Jersey. Who else do we have over there signed up already? I'll give you guys a shout out. I'm over here on Patreon right now. We got Mint Diggity. Fernum. Absolute Zero. Some of these people, I don't want to say your names because I think they're your real names. Chillin' 92 up in this bitch. So go over to World War Z and sign up. And I'm going to put up some more stuff too. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to put up some more stuff over there. Patreon's a great tool. I was really upset when they reported it for the bullshit stuff they were saying. And it was Stuttering John and it was Mark Lewis. I'll go to the grave with that. I'll never let that go. Because those were the two things that were reported. There it is right there. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there it is. Yeah, World War Z right there. Yeah, we'll have some new stuff up there ready to rock. So go sign up or gift a membership. If you don't want to do the Patreon, I get it. You never know what happens over on Patreon. But you can gift a membership like James Robinson, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Thank you, James, for gifting a membership. Open up your tabs, accept gifted memberships. We have a very charitable bunch of people here, a good community of like-minded individuals who are not lame, who can think for themselves. They have their own opinions. They don't fall in line. They don't feel the pressure of other chatters not to go in places. They take bullets for the Z-Man, and I'm very grateful. So open up your tabs, accept gifted memberships, because they are coming. We're doing it. Jason Craig, right out of the gate, give me my $500. No. Jason, you've been very, 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 very mean to me. I'm under no obligation to do so. I'm not taking any of this pressure and bully. All you bullies out there, it's not working. It's not working. I was doing something out of the goodness of my heart, and you fucked it up. Hold on, let me pull this up because we got ourselves a 6-month member. That's another thing you get with your membership is you get a free super chat from the Cinder brand here, celebrating 6 months. Thank you for your membership. Your next AI voice should be you doing Rocco doing you. That's not a bad idea. That's actually a very, very good idea. I think my AI voice should be Rocco doing me. I don't think it should be me. I think it should be Rocco doing me. I think Moody needs to make it Rocco doing me with me. I think it's funnier. Nick in Fort Wayne is a 11-month member. Pay Doodle. No. Doodle doesn't want paid. Nick. It's not happening. We're not doing that. We deleted all the episodes. We're not gonna. No. We're done with that. It's over. It's a wrap. And that's what it's going to be for now on, moving forward. Oh, my God. Moderators are here today. If anybody starts spamming and getting out of hand with the same lame jokes, bounce them. I don't give a fuck. Especially if they're not contributing to the show. They're worthless to me. They mean nothing. Hit the like button while you're here. Oh, we're going to have to go ahead and block somebody on my own. Thank you. Thank you for being seen. Good to be here, everybody. As you know, I guess we can't not talk about it. We can't not cover it. I know everyone's a little Aaron Imholte out, a little steel-toed over, but we got to get into it. First, let me get to the voice tips. You can super tip the show, supertip.gg/Zman. We can do it. Keel says she's amazing. Don't know what you're talking about. Caitlin Clark? Caitlin Clark or Doodle? We love Doodle. This one is interesting.
The unfunny potato is sniping O'Kane. He has no original thought or ideas. He simply isn't funny.
I agree. I agree with that. That's fine. I want him to snipe because nothing would bring me more joy than him losing his second YouTube channel. That'd be hilarious because he's a fucking idiot. That's why I stayed extra long yesterday because everybody said they were reporting his channel. So I was like, I didn't even mention it. So bring it on. Yeah. There's a lot of people that don't like the potato either. Not just me. Here we go. We saw Airwolf at the top of the show. Here's the guy who flew Airwolf, Jan Michael.
I flew Airwolf drunk at least 200 times and not one accident. Dumb Kobe should have called me instead of dealing with an amateur.
Oh, shit. Damn, that's fucked up. As you know, Kobe died in a helicopter crash with his daughter and a bunch of other families. And Jan Michael Vincent said Kobe should have called him. I don't know. That was a little too real. Doodle's not here today. Doodle is on assignment. I was DMing with her today and last night. So she's not here. So someone's going to have to do the what did we learn segment at the end. Doodle and I are fine. We're fine. Everyone thinks there's something there. There's nothing there. We're fine. She's great. She likes me. I like her. We love each other. There's a poll up right now with 154 votes. Will Aaron violate his probation before October? Right now, it's 71%. Yes, he can't help himself. At 18%, second place, he's going to be famous one day. And at 11%, no, he's on thin ice. He would be very, 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 very dumb to do anything. But then again, Aaron's very, very dumb. So I'm here for it. But what no one else is talking about, will Nick Rekieta violate his probation? Everyone lost sight since he's in Melton's camp that Nick Rekieta is still on felony probation, but we're all focused in on Aaron stepping on Rakes, who can't seem to get out of his own way. Have you Googled Aaron Imholte lately? That's fun. Let's do it together, shall we? Let's Google Aaron Imholte together. So as you know, Aaron has 3 kids. And I'm sure his kids are on the internet and they're going to get older. And when they get older, they're going to Google their dad. And their friends are going to Google their dad. They're going to say, hey, can we spend the night over, what's her name, Charlotte's house? And they're like, well, we don't know the parents. And they're going to go Google Aaron Imholte, and it's not going to be good. This is not a good Google search. Here we are. We're going to pull it up right now. This is a bad Google search. If you Google Aaron Imholte, I just put Aaron Imholte in there. And these are what comes up. This guy was a local celebrity. He was a radio guy. First thing that comes up from 19 hours ago, Stearns County jail roster. Oops, what's this all about? Get that out of here. Disgraced morning DJ arrested during sentencing hearing. Minnesota podcaster pled guilty to sharing nude photos. Aaron Imholte admits to sharing nude without consent. This isn't good. And then there's IMDb. And those Minnesota podcaster pleads guilty to sharing nude photo. This is not a good look. I'm just being honest. This is not a good look. Compared to me. You Google me. Let's Google me. And this is without my Wikipedia. You got Instagram, you got Twitter, you got IMDb, you got my Live at Gotham, chadzumock acquitted in an OVI charge. That's a good thing. There's my YouTube page. There's my albums, most eligible singles in Cleveland. So it's an entirely different Google search. And I don't have kids. Thank God. Thank God. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see how this is all going to play out because I'm here for it. What is going on over here? What is going on over here? All right. So let's get to it. Aaron was back on the air this morning. He was ready. He's happy. He's got a whole thing going. He's on thin ice. He cannot talk about Kayla or Nick at all. And everyone's watching him like a hawk. And according to Melton, by the way, everyone's saying, no, Melton did a great job and all this. I mean, yeah, you guys paid for him to go out there to do what he was supposed to do. Of course. If you guys would have paid me, that's what you were supposed to do, is cover it. Not just take the money and go to Hawaii like he always does. So, yeah, he had to do that because it was your money. But he was reporting that Aaron was the first guy to say he got arrested and went to jail. So we did give him that. That was his thing. And he came on this morning. And some people are saying he already violated it. I don't see it. But let's take a look together and see what we see. Shall we? There we go. Steel Toe Morning Show. He's up and he's happy. He's got the Bret to Hitman Hart. This is a Doom clip, by the way.
Welcome to the Steel Toe Morning Show. What happened? What happened? Good morning. Welcome.
So he's already smug. He's already cocky right out of the gate. I think he practices these lines in the mirror starting out the show. I think he goes in his bathroom mirror and he's like, what happened? What happened? That's how I'm going to start the show. What happened? What happened? So he's got this all pre-planned. And he's smug. He's cocky. There's a reason why people don't like him. He doesn't seem to care, though.
Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Here's the deal. Thank you, all of you who sent the well wishes and the kind messages. There were a bunch of them.
There's maybe five tops.
I appreciate it. You're very, very kind. If you want to talk about anything yesterday related or anything related to anything going forward, here's what I will tell you. There are shitloads of people who are going to talk about it. Shitloads of people who are going to talk about it endlessly. Like it's all they have in the world. All right? I will not. I will thank.
Where did you come with this epiphany? Huh? Where did you come up with this epiphany? You should have did this when it happened. Now all of a sudden, you're like, I'm not going to talk about it. Why? Because you're facing felony charges? Maybe because finally someone said, wake the fuck up, shut the fuck up, quit talking about it. Please stop talking about it. Get it through your big, thick head. You need to shut the fuck up. That's why this episode is called Stepping on Rakes, because that's exactly what Aaron does every single time. Hit the like button. Let's go. Where did it go? Oh, here it goes. I got a new mouse, by the way.
Everyone who sent me very kind messages. Thank you to Cheetos, who's an absolute G. I think superstar of the day. I have a big weird.
All right, let me get into that because he already brought up Cheetos. As you know, Melton went to Stoney's, brought 10 people. We'll go to the clip of that pretty soon. And Cheetos was a dick and threw Melton out. Now I have two thoughts on that. And I will address that when we go. But first, we got who, what, why up in this bitch. Oh. Thank you to who, what, why for the $5. Who, what, why, when, how. Chad, if you want people to pay you to do something, you'll need to be more careful with things like the dead pool. I'm well aware of that. It all backfired on me. The whole thing backfired. You know, can't do nice things. Listen, when they said they were going to report me, I said, we're done. We can't do this. I'm not taking the hit. But thanks for the $5 there. Fireworks. Yay! Yay! All right, let's get back to this clown. I'm starting to get a handle of this EV Mux, huh? I'm doing pretty good.
Al concert I'm going to with my daughter on Saturday. I'm very excited. You want to watch some meme copium? Meme will talk about it. As far as I go, I told you yesterday I'm burying my past yesterday, and I have. I've buried my past as far as I'm concerned. We're moving on. Again,
now, does anybody buy this? Does anybody buy that he's going to bury his past? I mean, because what's going on is everyone's going to be talking about this. And I mean, we have clips we're going to be pulling up. Anthony's weighing in on it. Ray, of course, we got to get Ray's opinion. And Melton's going to have a fucking field day. Melton has made a fortune the last 3 days off this steel toe coverage. A fortune. A lot of money. Just rolling in. And I don't see it stopping anytime soon. This is definitely his cash cow. And Aaron's thin-skinned. And he's sensitive. So that's going to be an issue. Change the name of the show because Daddy told you, loser. No. I changed it because it wasn't clicking. People didn't like it. That's why I changed it. So, thanks, Jacob. Anything else? You know what to do. Supertip.gg/zman.
if you want to talk about it, you are welcome to talk about it anywhere you want. If you send me money to talk about it, it will not get put up on the screen. It will not get read. If you came here to harass me about any of it, you're totally free to do that wherever you want. My guys, just go ahead and get rid of them. We roll with the people who support us. We roll
According to my sources, because I can't watch a steel toe show unless it's one of the Clippers. That's the only way you can take in steel toe. He was blocking everybody today, even people that were super tipping. So it's going to be a long 4.5 months. Is that how long it is till October? 4.5 months? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah, about 4.5. It's going to be a long time for him to keep quiet about everything that's going on. Because he can't help himself. He has to say something. He has to. It's in his DNA. It's his nature. Hit the like button.
people who love the toe. And for me, I got a fucking show to do. Thank you very much. All right, off we go. The clones are never as good as the original. Yeah, Cheetos, I don't know, but you're a superstar, man. A lot of people saying great shit about Cheetos today.
Who? Who's saying great shit about Cheetos today? Name one person. I want to know who is like, dude, Cheetos is the shit, man. He's a superstar. Who? Name them. A lot of people. No one's saying a lot of people. No one's saying Cheetos is a superstar. He's the best. No one gives a fuck about Cheetos. So you can't. He's being smug because they threw out Melton. Now, I have two thoughts on this. Number one, I have two thoughts on this. Number one, listen, we go back with Cheetos. As you know, he was the one who jumped me and yelled, "Stay out of Kumia's country." So I have a history with this Cheetos guy. He was down here in Florida, and he jumped me with a bunch of bikers. How much for a wrench? Loaded wrench 14. We don't pay for wrenches here. We give them out with loyalty and good contributors to the show. And then we have a moderator meeting at the Four Seasons in St. Louis, and we discuss who we're bringing on. So far, we have a tight staff. We have Doodle, we have Bill from Jersey. Who else? Lady KB. Dislabeled. Who am I missing? Fernum. Stephen Bravo is your moderating crew. So in order to get a wrench, you got to be loyal. You got to be a contributor. But we don't sell them loaded wrench. My bad. So Melton went to Stoney's, which I planned on doing when I was going there in September. I was going to go to Stoney's. I was going to go to the boxing gym, and Melton beat me to it, or he took my idea completely. Dick Fitzwell, sorry. And there's two trains of thought. Number one, yes, they did bring business in. They did bring business in. But two, they're never going to come back. They're not locals. And Melton has been a cunt. Like, we're going to play the clips how he says he doesn't call, he never calls and harasses. Yeah, you did. You did it on a podcast with me and Earl. I tried to find it earlier, but I couldn't find it anywhere. But you're the ones that called Stoney's and said, you remember the wings are dope? So you've called Stoney's before. You've harassed. So I get why Cheetos is being a cunt to you. But on the flip side of that, take your money. Take the money. We got people trolling me with $2 super chats. I take their money. So that was kind of a dumb move on Cheetos' end too. But I mean, Melton wanted that to happen. That's what he wanted to happen. But, I mean, best case scenario for Patrick Melton is getting him thrown out. He wanted that. So that worked out in his favor, and he'll get mad donations because of it.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's look. It's
talk about it.
I can't be
talk about it.
Worried about anything that the internet says. It's just.
But meanwhile, I'm worried about everything the internet says constantly. I'm constantly worried about everything the internet says. So much so I had to tweet that I was driving home because the internet was saying I was in jail.
Just onward and upward. L-Train says it's impressive that the boss still sells this and the 230 bit like it's the first time. Bro, you don't think that I'm going to love that 230 bit until the end of time? I'm going to love it until the end of time. And honestly, I'm a little self-conscious because my weight is down today. You know, bubble guts and stress shitting and all. But when you said 230, I thought you were talking about my weight, which it hasn't been that high since like 2015. So I was about to get mad. But I'm fine.
Hit the like button.
Whoa. Doom. So Aaron's already gloating. Bro, you literally just got arrested. You literally just got arrested. And we all seen the mugshot. We've all seen it. We're going to see it. Let's see it right now. the fact that you keep smiling in your mugshots, this is the reason why people don't like you. I know you're trying to lean into it to be the heel because you saw me do it. But when you get arrested and you're not taking it seriously, which you're not. Now, do I think it's a bullshit charge? Yes, I do. 100% I think it's bullshit. Every guy's guilty of it. But since it's you, we're celebrating it. W-Man, ladies and gentlemen, who made my new open. If you need any video work, please contact W-Man. He's a great guy, great clipper, and he does good work. I think I have that clip of Melton calling Shoney's. Could you send it to me? Would you be a dowel and send it to me, buddy? Please send it to me. Because that'd be great. Where did that thing go? I just had it. And again, hit the like button while you're here. And please, if you could, scan that barcode and super tip the show. You can do the voice chats. Thanks for the $2. Towo, sure you're not doing another death pool. No, we won't be doing that. We're done. You guys ruined it. All the games are done. I try to have fun, but then you're going to report me, and I'm not, after you lose your Patreon and you get your channel demonetized, and you got to wake up. You can't be playing around. These people are out for blood, and I'm not going to give it to them. Stakes are too high. I think you can understand that. I think that's fair. And I think Beloved Chatter said it on Twitter today. He said that like anybody that took that thing seriously, they're like he never has my back. He hates me, Beloved Chatter. But he had my back on this one. It was so gross how everybody's like, pay me. Here's the okay, we got to go to this. I'm getting a little bit better at this. I'm getting a little bit better at it. And we'll go over here, and then we'll go there. This was from News 15. I don't know what this station is. I believe it's something in St. Cloud. I don't know. This is a hell of a headline. Oh, Will Herron wrote this. TV's Will Herron wrote this. Disgraced morning DJ arrested during sentencing hearing for non-consensual dissemination of sexual images. And there's the mugshot. Like, there's no need to be smiling in these mugshots. You've seen mine. Mine are out there, and I'm not happy. I'm not trying to be smug. I know I'm fucked in those mugshots. But Aaron, on the other hand, he can't help himself. He has to smile. Another win for the toe. This is why the people don't like you, Aaron. I know you're not going to listen, but this is what it is. St. Cloud, Minnesota, News 15. Aaron Imholte, former St. Cloud, Minnesota Rockin' 101 host and YouTube podcaster, was arrested Wednesday, June 25th after Stearns County judge's order. According to those in attendance, the judge was frustrated of how Imholte had conducted himself on his YouTube show over the past couple of months. Patrick Melton, a rival podcaster who was in the gallery at the time, tweeted the judge was not happy about this fuzzy violation. News 15 spoke with the representative of the victim, Nick Rakes, again, on felony charges and probation. We are thankful that Stearns County is taking criminal actions of Aaron Imholte seriously. May justice finds its way. Now, Aaron, here's the thing about Nick Rakes. He wants to fuck this guy up. He hates this guy because Steel Toe tattled on him. He's the reason why they all got arrested. I mean, they're all the reason why they got arrested. But at the end of the day, Aaron got kicked out of the polycule, and he was pissed. He had buyer's remorse for giving up his wife to another man and wanted to fuck him. And that's exactly what Nick and Kayla are doing at Aaron right now. They're trying to fuck him. And it's working. So far in the past couple of months, he spent over $10,000 in bond. Now, let me see if I can make this bigger. My apologies if you can't see it. Parts of the conditions that Imholte released from the jail back in September, that he was not to have any contact with his victim or mention the victim on his YouTube show. I didn't know about that. I didn't know he was allowed not mention, because he definitely violated. That was part of the condition. Imholte pled guilty in April to gross misdemeanor count of non-consensual dissemination of private images. The plea was part of the agreement that kept the felony charge off the table, and from what I understand, it's back on the table. So the whole plea is thrown to the fucking, it's gone. According to the Stearns County documents from April, every time I hear April, I think, April. The court, 3 witness impact statements and conditional release violation report, the order. Okay, you get it. We've all solved it. So it's basically, we know the story. He can't talk about it. It is what it is, and it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see this thing play out, and we're all here for it, because if history dictates itself, he's gonna fuck up. And of course, there's Jordans. I'm obsessed with Jordan shoes. I'm a fucking child. Clay Dabbler in the chat says, "Wake up, white people." That's interesting. Waver says, "Spit it out, Mud." Yeah, I got caught up there. That's going to happen when you speak all the time. You're going to get caught up in your words. Open up your tabs, accept gifted memberships. I want to give a shout out to Michaela, who Venmo'd $100 last night. She had a nice little message with it. It said, "Fuck the trolls." So I'm assuming you're back as a $100 sponsor for the month of July. And again, if you're a $100 sponsor, you can promote whatever the fuck you want. YouTube page, social media. I'm talking to a real estate agent right now that might be a $100 sponsor. I'm not joking. They hit me up. They want to promote their business for real estate. I said, yeah, whatever you want. That's great. Take advantage of it. It's a hell of a deal. $100. And what does it get you? It gets you everything you want. You get to promote your show. You can promote anything. You can pick the song up top. I picked the song up top, Prophets of Rage. Why not? They were kind of corny, but I love Chuck D and I love Rage Against the Machine. And they had a couple bangers. It was okay. But I should get a t-shirt. And you could also get a screen time if you can't afford a super chat. D7876, Vinny Cash, Stu John, who's a $500 sponsor. We'll get one of those. Ken Mosca, Randall, John Spencer, Randy P, Lisa Stewart, Dead Fool, Steris Video, Nick Swartzen, $500 sponsor. He's back in Los Angeles. Johnny Carson, Dr. Steve, Michaela, and Addicted to Profits. And as a man of my words, there's his book, Mega Returns. Go get it. And shout out to the $100 tier. You guys are the true heroes. You guys keep the lights on. You can be a $100 sponsor over on the Patreon now. We have the tier set up. What are you waiting for? Take advantage of this great opportunity. Here they are. Scroll. Count the troops. Listen, I know you guys get tired of the commercial breaks, but I could be reading a Blue Chew ad. Just remember that. I could be reading a Blue Chew ad. So let me just get through this and we'll get back. Because everyone's talking steel toe today. Here's the sponsors, and here's my horrible voiceover. Enjoy. All right, Deadpool's promoting Nanodiff on YouTube. Go subscribe. Johnny Carson's promoting Johnny F. Carson on YouTube. Go hit subscribe. It's free to do. Lisa Stewart, Perry Skincare. Use the promo code CHAD10. Get 10% off your order. PerrySkincare.com. Ken Mosk is promoting the Shuli Network. Go subscribe to the Shuli Network. Of course, John Spencer is promoting Kevin Brennan and Misery Loves Company. Go subscribe to Kevin's channel. Do it! Donate! Jesus. Oh, and of course, the great Nick Swartzen has a YouTube channel. Sword Nation, go subscribe. He's got new stuff coming. I can't wait. We did it.
I don't
We're
know
doing
why I
it.
can't speak over that overlay. For some reason, I can't speak over that overlay. I had to use a voiceover. There's a lot of cool things with EV Musk, but there's also a lot of fucking stupid things that I'm not a fan of. I wish they could pick up on some of the StreamYard stuff that I enjoy. But I am not missing the popping. I'm not missing the popping. Waver says, ask Moody. I actually emailed with him today, Moody, about fixing the Ric Flair voice on the super tips. And he's like, I thought you weren't doing this anymore. No, I am. I was just trying to see if Melton would kick me off. And again, supertip.gg/zman. Scan the code, jump on in. The Dr. Steve voice isn't working for some reason. That was another reason. I don't know what happened with Dr. Steve. Maybe Dr. Steve's mad at me. Should I call him? What did I do to Dr. Steve? I like him. He likes me. He's a fan of me. But everyone's talking about Aaron Imholte. Of course. We haven't talked about him in a long time, but Anthony Cumia, you remember him? I used to have a show called Cumia's Cucks. We got rid of it because Cumia is nothing. He's a has-been. And it kind of ran its course. But Cumia pretends like he's not involved in the Dabbleverse. He pretends like he's above it. But every clip I see, he's talking about it. He's on Shuli's show. He's on WATP. He's in their chat rooms. He's super chatting Melton. He's writing chapters on me in his book. But he's not a part of it. And as you know, he famously had Aaron on his network on Compound Media. He went on Aaron's show. He let Aaron and April interview him for 2 hours while he stared at her tits the whole time because he's a creep who constantly cheats on Missy, his ex-wife. He's just a bad dude. Not a fan. Now, he's going to weigh in on Aaron's situation and act like he doesn't know who he is and pretend like he's not a part of the Dabbleverse, even though he goes to DabbleCon every year and he constantly talks Dabbleverse. Let's go see our old friend Anthony. Be prepared to be bored.
There's I guess I rarely address the f***ing unbelievable cluster that is the Dabbleverse here.
That's a lie. You talk about it all the time. You're lying. That's a lie. That's one lie right out of the gate. 13 seconds in.
On my show. Sometimes John will do something absolutely moronic. Often John will do something absolutely moronic. And I'll comment on that. I'll comment on, obviously I do Shuli's show. Of course, Uncle Rico, love it. Do that show whenever I am able. And the rest of the Dabbleverse, every so often a Kevin Brennan impression. What are you doing? Stop, you're an idiot. You're a loser.
Meanwhile, Anthony has been on record numerous times saying he watches all of this. He said this numerous times. He watches everything. He watches me. He was in my chat one day and he was deleting. He chatted, then he deleted it, and then he disappeared. So you do watch this. Don't lie. Just be honest. Say you watch all of it. You like it. You're into it. You like the drama. You like piling on. Be honest. You super chat Melton.
You know, that shit, really quick throwaway, like he should be thrown away. But the rest of them, I don't even.
You do.
I don't even deal.
You
Who are
do.
these podcasts? I go on that show every so often. I watch it.
He always does the same spiel, like, Carl show's great, Shuley show's great. That's it. Kevin's a digital panhandler. Chad's a digital panhandler. Everyone that doesn't kiss my ass. Oh, he went on Bob's show. He goes on all of them. He's lying. And Anthony, you remember when you super chatted Melton $10 that I'm using your name for fame? That's one of the reasons why I changed the name, because your name's nothing. It's garbage. Nobody wants to do a show called Kumia's Cucks because your name's Kumia. That's the reason why Rogan doesn't call you back.
But as far as like commenting, running commentary on the Dabbleverse, I rarely do it.
You do.
But I guess there's big news today in the Dabbleverse, the Aaron Imholte news, right? And that what's isn't that the big story today?
You know it is.
Let me see. I'm gonna go here for a sec, just so I can. Oh, I saw indicted. I thought, well, he'd already been indicted. Steel toe.
You remember when he told me? You remember when he went on air and he said that he was watching my show and it put him to sleep? It was so boring. What is this? What is this? How can you honestly say my show's boring compared to what you're doing now? Thank you for the $2. Pool Scam Sam. You need to go to Stoney's. Cheetos was asking. I don't think that Cheetos really wants me there either. He'll throw me out. I made up a big time lie with him. So I'm not welcome there either. And I guess he doesn't want business during the day, so it's going to be a rough one. But thanks, Pool Scam Sam. Hit the like button, would you? Open up your tabs, accept gifted memberships. Let's get some memberships going, baby.
Yeah, that's what his show is called. I don't know what that is. Like, I'm so out of the loop on that end of the Dabbleverse.
No, you're not.
That I don't even know what steel toe means.
You were on a show.
But yeah, he had to go to court for sentencing today. For sentencing, I guess. And yeah, sentencing was today. A lot of the Dabbleverse shows are commenting on it or will be commenting on it. That's just it. I might be a little too early here. That sucks. Because I kind of want to know before the end of the show. I got some people that could probably text me by the end of the show and let me know what's going on. Because I heard that he went to jail. I heard he went to jail. This all is from the big case of him sending Gino pictures of a naked girl. I really don't know much about that end of the Dabbleverse. I try to stick in my own quadrant.
You don't. Nobody's more into the Dabbleverse than you. Like, you literally have gone to every DabbleCon. You're always on Shuley's show. You go on Carl's show. You're in his chat. You're in Melton's chat. Missy's the moderator. She calls in. She's on the show. Oh, Adam Bush is in the chat. You're going to send me into a spiral like Rob Saul, Adam, if you say stuff about me. You're going to ruin my day. But yeah, Anthony, don't act like you're not in this. You are. You helped create it. You're the one who gave Carl a platform. You're the one who gave Carl free commercials during COVID. You put Carl in a position where he could quit his day job to do this for a living because he took Jocktober from Opie and Anthony because of E-Rock. It was a formula that was going around that everyone was copying. Everyone would get in with E-Rock just for the sake E-Rock would go and put a good word in with Anthony. Like, E-Rock, you're going to need to check out this Carl. He's doing Jocktober. You're going to love him. And next you know, Anthony's on the show. And Steel Toe saw this from afar, and he's just like, I'm going to do exactly what Carl did. I'm going to get in with E-Rock, and then I'm going to get Anthony on my show. And that's exactly what happened. And then, of course, they all stab each other in the back because that's what they do. That's what they do. Hit the like button.
Venture too many parsecs in the Dabbleverse. I stick within maybe 1,000 light years.
You don't.
In the Dabbleverse.
You don't.
Circle.
You don't.
I don't really go too far out and get involved with the likes of some of these morons. But it would be entertaining, I guess, if he got. I'm trying to look for news at the same time. If he did get.
He did.
Arrested today. Like, he goes to the sentencing. I was watching some shows, and they were talking about his mother. His mother wrote a letter to the judge saying that he's a good boy. Good boy. And if he went to jail, I guess the judge didn't care.
Kind of like when you went to jail. Hold on. I'm getting a super chat here from our man W Man. Oh, good. Thanks for the $2. Clip sent. Thank you. Yes, we will play that clip. I'm going to have to. This is going to be great. We're going to show Melton's a liar right after this. Stay tuned. This will be fun.
About his mommy's letter. I mean, look, I don't really know this guy from a hole in the wall. He apparently did a show or two on Compound.
He did several of them. And not only that, when you were in the hospital for your heart attack, quadruple bypass surgery from drinking and leaving a terrible lifestyle, and now you're back to drinking and leaving a terrible lifestyle, he was fill-in host for you. He filled in your time slot with Gino. You literally went on a show for 2 hours, and I clowned you. I go, if you're going on Steel Toe's show, you're a loser. And they all did it. Carl, E-Rock, Anthony. Guess who never went on Steel Toe's show? Me. I knew he was garbage from the get-go. I knew his show was garbage. From day one, I go, this guy stinks. But you guys all ran to be a part of it. And then when you found out he was a buffoon, which I found out in the very beginning before everyone was involved, you guys were like, oh, he does suck. But you were like, I can't wait to do a show. Anthony also did Rob Saul's show. Professional, legendary broadcaster Anthony Cumia went on Rob Saul's show and Steel Toe. How come chad-zumock knew those shows sucked and they sucked and never wanted to go on their show? How come I had the self-awareness to realize these shows are beneath me? But professional Hall of Fame broadcaster, legendary Opie and Anthony was like, I can't wait to take the link to Rob Saul and Steel Toe.
I must have been underwhelmed because I really don't remember that. I do remember doing him and April's show. I was a guest
for 2 hours,
not at their place. Obviously, I zoomed
for
in
2 hours,
and I did that. April seemed, nice, cute.
You were staring at her tits the whole time. We literally watched that clip of you staring at her tits. You were getting drunk, and you were just like looking down while Aaron ball washed you the whole time, talking about how great and how much of a legend you were and how much Opie sucked. And you're just like, yeah, man. Yeah. We watched it. But he doesn't pay attention.
I don't know. But, I was like, oh, a husband and wife kind of a thing. That's all I really know about them. And then finding out through watching some of the Dabbleverse shows, I found out about the whole Aaron Imholte thing. And
But you don't watch. I thought you don't watch, Anthony. Which is it? You don't pay attention or you pay attention? I don't know. I can't keep up with the lying. I can't. We have 240 people watching on 248 watching on YouTube, and we have a bunch of people over on Rumble, Twitter, combination of 541. Please come over to YouTube, hit subscribe, get a membership, gift a membership. That is the best way to support the channel, support the show. You also look like a rock star in the community, which is always fun. Plus, you can hook a brother up, like Fernum. I retweeted it on my Twitter. Fernum is a moderator here. He's a truck driver who's in a terrible position, who can't get disability, and he can't work. And he's in a bad place. So if you can contribute to him, that'd be fantastic. If you want to be charitable and just be a nice person in the community. Right? Right. All right. Now, W-Man says he sent me the clip of Melton. So let's go to this clip. Because Melton went to Minnesota. You guys crowdfunded it. He did what he was supposed to do, report on what was going on. I also heard from my sources that you guys gave him money for a flight, hotel, car rental. And I'm hearing from people that he actually used his miles and just kept the money. So he already grifted the audience. And then he did 2 live streams and made a fortune. So he's raking it up over there at the NLO show. And I have to remind everybody that this original feud was because of me. And I brought Melton into this world. And I'm going to take him out. No, I'm just saying he'll never give me the credit I deserve for bringing him around, bringing him on Misery Loves Company, bringing him on my show. And then he became an emotional baby behind the scenes, and he does things. He goes crazy. He starts taking super voices away. He takes down your store. Baby stuff. But he's with Nick Rekieta in his hotel talking about the events that happen. And then he says this about Stonies. Oh, hold on.
If they ask.
Stave 28.
Sometimes he was able to fight him off, sometimes not. And that's how it went for Aaron. That was his routine.
So not only did he take my voices away, but he's using my stepfather voice. This guy's a piece of shit.
I do believe those first 2 years were the worst for him.
Yes, of course. Diane, Nick, keep talking law. So hot. This chick's into you. Peter Sky Parker, recreate the hot tub stream tonight, please.
No.
Sending love to Kayla. This stream is epic, you nerds.
Thank you, Tamara Ann.
This chatter says I'm not slow, and my sexy husband is a hero for going to the hearing. Great job,
man.
Patty
There you go.
Melt.
Thank you. We tried our best. I wish I would have got more footage of Aaron, but the turn of events today was amazing to watch.
Oh, I get it. You dopes are jealous because you weren't invited to Kirk's Pizza Casserole get-together. Typical. I heard Chris Hansen might be there, but it's not for sure yet. Things are looking up. Yeah, and so why me?
We both aged out of the pizza casserole.
MMC, when I first tuned in for a minute, Nick wasn't talking and had a serious face on. I thought it was footage of him on the witness box. I was thinking how...
Hit the like button. Hold on. Let me jump in the chat before we move forward. I thought I had this thing time-stamped and ready to rock. I guess I was wrong. Melton looks awful. Yeah, he's not a good-looking guy. He's a rough-looking dude. Snagglepuss, thanks for the $2. Just do one show a week. Quality over quantity. Here's the thing. I like doing the shows. They're fun. If I have stuff to talk about, I like doing them. But if I don't have anything to talk about, or if I'm sick of it, I just won't do it. Like I took 2 days off because I just didn't want to do it anymore. I just wasn't into it. People were making up lies. Watch that lie go away, by the way. But if I'm here, I like the routine of it. I have a routine. I'm a very routine guy. I'm a stickler for routine. And this is part of the routine. I enjoy doing it. And plus, the Aaron Imholte stuff is huge. We got to talk about it. This was the foundation of why I'm here. Steel toe. Coming after me. Unprovoked. We don't need to tell that story ever again. But let's get to this. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I thought I had the right timestamp. But I guess I'm wrong.
When I walked in, I was like, Cheetos. I'm trying to be gracious to people.
No, you're not.
First of all, this place is dead.
It's empty.
There's
aside
no one
from
there.
us.
We're the only ones there. This bar has no business going on. And I could just tell immediately Cheetos was not happy about it. He said something about you losers have nothing to do except go to court. And I was like, Aaron's in jail. And he said, his first thing he said to me, he goes, well, Aaron's a loser too. And I just was like, we're all losers, man. Like, come on. And he goes, yeah, now I'm gonna start getting a million more prank calls. And I just said, like, dude, I don't call here, and I don't encourage people to call here. I'm like, we're just having fun. We want to come see where all the action goes down.
And everybody was exceedingly respectful.
Everyone is respectful and nice. Everyone.
Okay, so you said you just saw that right there with your own eyes because you got to keep receipts. Bob Sugarbush, Chad, you got to look in the mirror. Yeah, I do. I'm a good-looking guy. I'm handsome. Compared to Melton, I'm fucking Brad Pitt, bro, in his prime. If you want to put a lineup, I am the best-looking guy, period. It's undeniable. You don't even have to be gay to say that. Melton looks like a fucking monster. Shit, why is that there? Anyways, we just witnessed Melton say he doesn't call places. He's not like Chad. And by the way, when I call places, I'm not trying to get people fired. I'm not trying to do anything. We have conversations. And this was sent to me by W Man from a show I did when, again, I brought Melton into it. I didn't have to do it, but I did. So let's take a look. He doesn't call Stonies. He doesn't harass Stonies.
Calling Stonies.
Shh, shh.
Stonies.
Yeah, can I speak to a manager?
He's not here right now.
Oh, all right. Are you guys familiar with the Steel Toe Morning Show?
Yes.
Do you know that
They've been out here quite a few times, yeah.
Oh, cool. Do you know he's like you guys give him gift certificates to give out to his listeners, and he's like reselling those? Are you guys aware of that?
No.
Oh, you might want to let your manager know that he's reselling the gift certificates you guys give him to give out as prizes.
Okay.
Also, the wings are dope. Have a good day.
Jesus. Calm down, Chad.
That's called having fun.
No. That's fun, baby.
I was drunk as fuck. So there it is. Melton lied again. Thank you again to W Man for saving the receipts. We got to curate the shit verse, people. We got to curate the shit verse. Boy, was I hammered in that fucking clip. Those were some dark days for me. Those were the dark days, weren't they? Whew. Let's go get a palate cleanser. Who's with me on this? I think it's time for a palate cleanser. It's time. Palate cleanser time. What's old Spidey been up to? It's time I want some Spider-Man action from the back section. Let's go. Oh no, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? He's got superhuman strength. How come back in the day they couldn't find like strong guys to play these dudes, like muscular dudes? This guy's built like Aaron Imholte. That's what Aaron Imholte looks if he puts a Spider-Man costume on. Oh my God, he's strong. He does look like Aaron Imholte, his body. Whoa! Dude, I'm having flashbacks to when I was a kid. I remember that. Ah! Got him! Got him! Oh! Uh-oh. You're trapped! You're not going anywhere.
You have desecrated Rava. You will feel his wrath.
How did they do this? You're fucked. He's gonna pull it down. He's gonna pull it down. I'm calling it. Yep. This isn't good at all. This guy's he's just ruining him with his mind. Put a big fan on like in Windy City Heat. These special effects are so bad. Oh no! Get out of there! Oh no! It backfired! Aha! You fucked with the wrong guy! You fucked with the wrong guy. There we go. A little 70s Spider-Man action for you, everybody. Courtesy of me. Why is that there? Stop it. Fix it. Fix it. Fucking Evie Musk. Go away. We were doing so well. All of a sudden, everything fell apart. Story of my life. 70 Spider-Man action. We did it. All right, I've been ignoring the chat. My apologies. Let's get to the chat. Joliet Joel gifting a membership, everybody. Yeah! Joliet. Oh, hit the wrong one. There he is. Open up your tabs, accept gifted me, because we're getting paid.
Whatever, I'm getting paid after this. That's all I'm focused on right now. What was a work? Whatever.
We're going to get into the Kiki Ashley Cummings show. It was back, and they were on fire. Holy shit. This Ashley Kiki show is going to be big. I'm telling you right now. And thank you, Joliet Joel. Ryan Robinson was the recipient of your gifted membership. Tim's totality will not let this die. Can you explain how deleting episodes ends the pool? No, I ended it when Cardiff was reporting my stuff, telling people to report me to YouTube. So I stopped the pool, and then I went back and deleted all the episodes. It's pretty clear, because we're not losing our channel over this. We're not getting in trouble. Here comes Diablo Sandwich trolling. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Let me know how that goes for you. Let me know how that goes. Thanks for the $2. I don't know if I can wait anymore, but of course you can't have anything in the Dabbleverse. You know, Anthony Cumia, much like Ray DeVito, they don't like follow the Dabbleverse. They don't like this. They don't like weird things. They're better than this. You know? So, of course, you can't have a Dabbleverse story without Ray DeVito weighing in on it with his new sidekick, Clearwater Chad. Should I send him the link? Should I send Clearwater Chad the link? But Ray was on his Rock Bottom podcast, and he had to give his 2 cents of what was going down. And again, Ray was another guy who went on Steel Toe's show. Not me. But let's see what Ray had to say, shall we? Mr. Electric, box office.
On you at the same time, be like, all right, do I have the winning ticket? Do I have the winning ticket? And then if you win,
Ray's already stressed out over this. You could tell he's stressed out.
You celebrate, and it turns out no, I'm not allowed to give you your prize.
Right.
So I don't know. A lot of things going on around. Yeah.
Ray,
What's up?
Did you hear? Sorry to cut you off. Did you hear about the toe going to jail today?
Did he really go to jail?
For a couple hours, he bonded out.
So he's going to be all right. He's going to I don't know what to believe in that and what not to believe in that whole in that whole mess. I mean, I'm not just like I'm same thing with Doodle. I mean, I'm sure she's not like rooting for someone's demise, so she gets the fake prize that she thought she was going to. I don't even know if Doodle is a woman.
So Ray loves to comment on things. He has no idea what it's about. He just hears hearsay and he just runs with it. Ray's been doing this forever. He's the opposite of chadzumock. He just runs with it. So he doesn't even know if Doodle's a woman. He doesn't know if she gets a prize or anything. I'm going to tell you right now, Doodle's fine. She's cool. Out of everyone, she's cool. Everyone else are being cunts. She gets it.
Like multiple women, but
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but whatever Doodle is, a man, woman, I wish
he's a woman.
Well, but yeah, I did see that. I did see that apparently. All right, here's my thing about it.
Ray's such an Ohio hack that he has to put the Black Keys shirt behind him. Listen, I have nothing against the Black Keys. They're fine. Whatever. They got a couple songs, whatever. They got too commercial on me, but Ray has to be such an Ohio hack that he has to hang the Black Keys Akron, Ohio shirt behind him. That's just I'm surprised he doesn't have a Machine Gun Kelly poster hanging up or a Kelsey Brothers. All right, Ray's going to give us opinion on what's Steel Toe's going to be fine.
Am I surprised that from what I saw, he's not allowed to talk about Raketa's wife, Kayla, whatever her name, Makeda, whatever her name is, Kata Makeda, or whatever her
name is.
Like he wasn't allowed to do it. And all he's done is broadcast about it. That's all I know. Even from stuff what I've had with lawyers, like, all right, man, just to protect yourself, don't talk about this stuff. You're not allowed to talk about this stuff in case stuff that.
Now, right now, he says stuff he's had with lawyers. Now, he's talking about when Franklin Scheckler was making those videos on him. He was talking to some internet lawyer, and they were telling him not to talk about Franklin Scheckler. Tim's Totality. Did office announce at the time the pool was over? Did you office officially announce? I don't know what you're saying, dude. Spend more money and sound it out.
We got to do down the road happens, which you know, you cannot talk about certain stuff. I've been advised that by a lawyer. So him going to court, knowing that he can't talk about certain things and still just doing it. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised this fucking happened to him. So I'm not surprised that he went to jail.
Right, you got to respect the law. When a judge tells you can't do something, it's just not a free for all.
Yeah, it's not a free fall. Like I was even told by a lawyer when like certain things that, and I still don't know like my thing because like there's stuff that people are doing but yeah, you're not when you're told you're not allowed to talk about stuff.
So Ray was. I still don't know about my case because people are still doing stuff to me. He tried to gloss over that real quick. Nothing's going on, Ray. No one's doing anything to you. Literally, no one is doing anything to you right now. So quit pretending like you're having meetings with a lawyer about Franklin Scheckler. Franklin Scheckler ran to the hills when they found out he was a creep with kids, I guess, or young women or something. I don't know. YouTube's terms of service, allegedly. Whatever you got to say to get out of trouble.
You have to not talk about stuff. And this isn't even something I was prosecuted with in front of a judge. Steel Toe was, and he's like, I got to do a show. I got to do content. Here it is.
He just couldn't help himself.
He couldn't help himself. So I'm not surprised that he's going to jail.
Even Clearwater Chad says he couldn't help himself. And Ray is not surprised. He's going to jail. Ray's not shocked by this at all. Did you announce it 2 weeks ago when the pool ended? Announce what? That I'm not doing it anymore? Yeah, I said we're not doing it anymore. We're done. Because I'm not getting my channel removed. Are we caught up? I said I don't want to. If they're going to be reporting my channel, we're not doing it anymore. And that's that. So there you go. What else do you got?
And now, like, even though he was not going to get a felony, he's probably going to get a felony.
Right.
So
not a win for the toe tonight.
No, not a win for the toe. And like, how can he live stream if he's in jail, if he's in prison?
Yeah, how can he do that, Ray? How's he going to live stream when he's in prison? You got to go to the Rock Bottom podcast for anything legal. If there's a legal situation on, you got to go to Ray. Ray knows what's going on when it comes to anything legal. You know, to the Kenyatta situation, to the Stevie Lou situation. Ray knows what's going on. He has his pulse on everything. He'll tell you how it is. He knows what's going on, this Ray DeVito. Thanks again to W-Man for sharing that folder earlier for that clip. I appreciate it. I'm going to send Clearwater Chad the link because we're going to need his take on it. In my opinion, Clearwater Chad's not on enough shows. He needs to go on more shows. Copy. Paste. There we go. We'll see if he comes. All right, let's get through this clip because we got so much to get to. We haven't even done a fucking hype train yet. God damn it, Matt.
Well, I think he bombed it out. Milton's there reporting on the situation, and I didn't really get to watch everything. But the dues payer had a show on it today. I watched a few minutes, but I was working on a fence, so I couldn't really listen in the whole time.
Okay, what is there like a clip? Did someone clip it? Who was talking about?
Yeah, I'm sure someone clipped it by now, but I didn't save any of the clips.
No, I'm just wondering what you saw, like what you heard. But I'm not surprised he got arrested.
Okay, Ray's just going to keep repeating himself. He's not surprised he didn't get arrested. He's not surprised He's not surprised that he got arrested. He's not surprised by that. He's not shocked. Pool Scam Sam, I can assist with the pool issue. It's in my name. Yes, Pool Scam Sam. There you go.
Let me think. Yeah, no, I just heard. I was watching different shows, like BYB was reporting on it. They said it took them like I forgot the exact amount.
I go for all my reliable news to BYB. No disrespect to BYB, but I'm like, what's the actual news story? And no offense to Patrick Melton, I don't think I'm getting the accurate news story. It's going to come slanted. It's going to come from a point of view of fuck the toe. So you get what I'm
Right.
saying? It's kind of like watching politics news now. I go to Fox News, it's going to be slanted.
I tell you what, the toe. It's too bad. The toe. It's too bad I didn't have time to get out there and report on it.
Yeah, what's your take?
I mean,
Give me
it's my
Clearwater.
opinion.
Clearwater Chad's hot take. What do you got?
The government probably drugged the toe and threw him in jail. You know,
They
probably
drugged the toe.
Yeah, probably. You know how the government is. They're sneaky.
They're stinky. They drugged him?
No, who knows though? But no, he shouldn't have been. If the judge told him that he couldn't talk about it, that girl, he shouldn't have done it.
And that's all he did. Isn't that like all he does? And then he
Right.
tweets about it and talks about it nonstop. He was even talking about the case. Like, this is a non burger, or whatever the phrase he used.
Nothing burger, right?
A nothing burger. Yeah, this is a nothing burger.
I mean, I can't believe I missed this show at night when I'm going to bed. I'm missing this show, the meeting of the minds, Ray DeVito and Clearwater Chad. Diablo Sandwich, thanks for the $2. Interstate Money. This popped up. Interstate Money for the death pool. This could go federal. Let's hope. Let's hope it goes federal. This is going to be big time. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. And I'm so scared. What do we got here? Oh, it's Brian Landon. Thanks for the $5. Confucius say a man who doesn't pay his debts can never find abundance. Yep. Sure. How long are we going to keep this up, guys? Literally, everyone involved doesn't give a shit, except the people who are not involved. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is from yesterday. This is from Connor from yesterday. She is amazing. This was from today. Why won't this get off? Oh, here we go. Oh my God. So go watch Rock Bottom, go sign up to Ray's Patreon and, sign up to his $50 tier. Dabblers here. As someone who is owed money, I give a shit too. All right, let's find out what's going on here. Tim's Totality. Isn't Rocco involved? He wants his money. We'll find out. Oh, shit. I hit the wrong goddamn thing. Let's see if this works out. I think this is it. Now you're not going to answer? All right. I was going to go to the source. But he chose to ignore me. That's what it is. That's where we're at, people.
All aboard!
I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing a hype train. Let's go to the hottest show on the internet, everybody. The Kiki Ashley Cummings show, ladies and gentlemen. This show is fucking fire, man. It's going to blow up. I'm telling you right now. Sirius XM, they're going to just throw money at Kiki and Ashley. It's the next Smartless with Jason Bateman and Will Arnett. It's going to be huge, this Kiki Ashley show. I mean, it is fire. And I'm wasting everyone's time. Let's get to the Kiki Ashley show because they have hot takes. They talk about things. They bring that attitude of, you know what? We're not fucking around over here. You know what I'm saying? We tell it like it is on the Kiki Ashley show. Okay? No restrictions. In your face takes. The Kiki Ashley show. It's something to be, I mean, let me quit talking about it and let's just watch it, guys, because it's fucking big time. Here's a little taste of what you're getting on the Kiki Ashley show. It's fucking fire. They're watching old shows with her on it.
Okay.
I'm getting paid after the show. I'm getting money.
KB, oh, she's crying because she
You're
wants.
not.
Lady KB, even the ladies are coming at you.
Another thing is that Chad acts like this because he has Gino, and how many years have you known him, Gino? Chad. 15, 20 years that he lived with Gino, actually. Have you ever
Like they were roommates or?
Yeah. Have you He was subletting a room in their flop house, he says. I don't mind Chad. I don't like what he's said about many people in my life.
Who? What are you talking about? I don't know what Kiki's talking about. She's out of her mind. She doesn't mind me. You better not mind me. I'm giving you this. Pool scam Sam. Kiki is downright awful. Shark agrees with me. I'm with you. Let's have fun with this. All right. I didn't mean to cut off Kiki's hot take, but let's see what she says about me.
To be honest, but
he says so many disgusting things about me lately. Like, I don't know what he's doing. I think Melton said it well. It's like the first time I appreciated Melton. He made a 6-hour video about Chad, and he was like, what the fuck is Chad talking about? Ashley lives in a fully furnished $3,000 a month apartment.
Right.
Chad lives in an $800 studio that doesn't have a couch.
See, that's how dumb Ashley is. That's a blatant lie. So the stuff Melton says about Ashley is a lie, but the stuff he says about me is true. Got it. So everything he says about Ashley is a lie, but what Melton says about me is true. And she agrees with Melton. And I've been saying awful things about her. What have I said so bad about you? That it was a bad look, that you were begging for money? Besides that, what else did I say? That's it. What awful things? Please let me know.
What is he talking about?
He didn't have a couch for a long time. And
he got a couch?
All right, that's another lie. I've had a couch. I literally have had a couch forever. They're so dumb. They just believe whatever's said on the internet. They're the dumbest people ever.
I guess so.
You remember I worked at Kroger. I didn't have a couch. My house was Section 8. God, these are fucking geniuses over here.
Oh, I don't know that for a fact. We don't mind Chad, but Gino, have you ever seen him with a woman ever? No.
Chad
Honestly,
feels like a woman.
You've
he has
known
like
him
female
for
energy to me.
years.
Hey, Kiki, you dumb bitch. I don't parade my women on camera like you, dumb fuck. If you want to go down this road with me, we can go down this road, you dumb fuck, you idiot. I don't bring personal people on camera. These are awful people. So don't try to go down this road. The last thing I will ever do is bring a woman on stream. Ray just brought another open micer on stream today, recklessly. Unlike you, Kiki, I keep my private life private. I keep all the personal people in my life private. These are awful people. They'll ruin their lives. You throw everything on camera. Your mom, everyone. I'm not feeding them to the wolves like you guys do, like Aaron Imholte did to his wife. How'd that work out? How did that work out when Aaron brought April on? Huh? How did that work out? There's one thing I'll agree with Melton. He doesn't bring his wife on. That's a smart thing to do. When you're going to troll people nonstop like he does, the smart thing to do is not bring women on. Problem with me, between me and you, Kiki, is we've seen you with too many men. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Too many men hitting you. Great judge of character over there at the Kiki podcast. So don't get cute over there. Don't try to be funny. Don't try to get cute with me. Don't talk your shit. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. Yes, I'm looking for something. It's never where you want it to be. What the fuck, man? Anyways, fuck that. I was going to do a bit, but I can't.
We don't hang out a lot, but I've never seen him with a woman. Never. This is why I think that Chad has this like thing towards women because
that is untoward.
That's untoward. That maybe, and I'm just surmising that it might be because he's like a lonely virgin. I don't know.
Lonely virgin.
Like, so that's why he would.
Yeah, I'm not a whore like you. We'll say that. Who fucked everybody. We'll go ahead and say that. No, Kiki, I keep my private life private, unlike you, OnlyFans bitch. So if you want to go down this road, we can play this game. We can. I'm ready to roll. If you want to talk this shit, we'll talk this shit. And besides, I don't even know you, bitch. I met you one time in person in AC at that shitty Tennessee beer hall. That's the only time. I've never seen him with women. You don't hang around me. You don't hang out with me. You're not in my life. The only way you're in my life is I send you the link.
Speak to you.
And I will not be paying you for future appearances on my show ever again, you ungrateful twat.
In such a manner. And so it's not your fault. Right. But I don't know.
Ask this. If Doom's not letting us, if Doom is letting us play it, we should just play some other. Thank you, Doom, by the way. We can move on
dumb
to the...
bitches. They think Doom's going to take the channel down. Doom, please don't take this down. You guys are dumb. Now I'm pissed.
Next thing, if you like.
Yeah. No, thank you, Doom. You can suck my dick. But let's read a couple of these. I only say that because Doom is weird, and they clearly, whoever they are, if it's multiple people or
I think it is
just
multiple
a sad
people.
lady.
There's no way it's one person. It can't be.
I think it's that sad, squinty eye.
Doom makes them feel. Pool Scan Sam says, launch the new show, TARDS Cucks. Not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Ken, I don't think you want to go down this road. Gino says he's never saw you with a woman either. When I was living with Gino, he's drunk half the time, so he probably doesn't remember. But yeah, so their barometer's Patrick Melton, who lies all the time and talks mad shit about Kiki and Ashley. And it's just not true when Patrick talks about Kiki and Ashley. None of it's true. But when it comes to me, it's true. Got it. Ashley, you're a cunt too. I'm glad I blocked you on my phone. You're a terrible person. I don't like you. So if you want awful things being said about you, I'm saying them now. I wasn't before, but now I am. I think you're a grifter. I think you're embarrassing. There's a reason why your sister doesn't talk to you. Oh no, my stepdad. This is going to be mean. Supertip.gg/zman.
Your clothes smell and they're all stiff, you dirty little cunt. You smell like piss. You stink. You fucking stink.
That's fucking mean.
I used to beat your mom, never forget.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, look at me. I am doing it again.
Again. I think that's what you needed to say. So, yeah, the Kiki and Ashley show is popping off. It's electric. It's really good. Shall we pivot? I'm having fun today. I kind of don't want to go. But I also don't need to be here. Oh. I'm on the whole couch investigation now. Yes, please look into it. So dumb. People are just dumb. I can't deal with these people. I just can't deal with dumb people. I can't hold your hand and walk you through things. You got to be a free thinker. You got to be a person with ideas. You got to be a person that's not afraid to speak out and say things. You got to be a strong-minded individual, a free thinker, if you will. Not a person who just wants to fit in and be tribal and go along with what they think is the cool crowd. That's who I associate with. I don't deal with dummies. I just, not this day, never again. No more dummies in my life. We don't do it. We don't have time for the dummies. And that's where we're at. Hit the like button while you're here. Consider getting a membership, gifting a membership. This will be members only after the show. And this will be up on my brand new Patreon. And we are doing it over there on the Patreon as it scrolls. Hold on, let me pull it up. We want to do it like this. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, that's super tip. What am I doing? Here it is. Patreon.com/World War Z. And I think we got some new people that signed up during the broadcast. Thank you very much. Thank you to Tim. Thank you to Scott. I don't want to say your full name because I know how this works out there. These people are animals. They will find out where you live and they will ruin your life. It's not to be fun. It's not fun. That's what I'm trying to say is I'm doing 4 things at once. Oh my God, he fucked up. Oh my God, what an idiot. Right, Carl? I'm sure Carl has grifted off steel totes already. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do a hype train. We're going to do it. I'm ready. I wasn't before, but now I am. We're doing it. It's a hype train. It's a hype. Who is on the hype train today? Full disclosure, I picked it at the last minute. That's what I was doing. I completely forgot about the hype train when I was doing my show prep for today. But as a G, I came in and I did it on the fly. At this time, they've been on the hype train before. I would like to welcome the Jackson 5, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome them to the hype train. There they are. We're doing it. Whoa, that's not what that is. We're getting down Funky Town. Yeah. Bring it. Feeling it. Dick Fitzwell is on the Jackson 5 hype train. Dick Fitzwell. Oh. Not bad. Doing it on the fly. Pretty fly for a white guy. Getting phone calls. Who's calling me? Thank you so much for joining the hype train, right, Tarnish Maiden? How are you, sweetheart? You all right? Any problems? Anybody I need to fight? Shock Jock. I'm having fun today. So to answer your question, do less? No, let's do more. Sam, you're on the radio, so don't say anything bad.
Okay, don't drop an M-bomb.
Yeah, you can't do that. I just got my monetization back.
Here it comes, dude.
It's coming, buddy. What was that show? What was that show you were doing on YouTube the other day?
It's called doom scrolling.
What's doom scrolling? Explain it.
Doom scrolling is where I find the craziest videos from Instagram and TikTok, and me and my buddy Midnight Mike from our Big Dumb Mouse podcast, we just watch them. It's what I told you to do, buddy. It's called reaction videos. It's the ultimate reaction video show, and it is the most educational hour and a half on earth. Do you understand that?
I do.
I'm teaching the children, bro.
The kids are watching?
The kids are watching with their parents. They're learning. Everybody's way more educated.
What days do you do it?
Every Tuesday at 4 p.m., dude.
Oh,
do not do your live stream during that because we get all the people watching.
You're going up against Kevin Brennan. That's not going to be good.
Yeah, I'm in deep shit, but we got to do what we got to do.
You got to do what you got to do. I know I was watching. It looked pretty cool. That's why I asked.
Okay, yeah, it's a good show.
Go subscribe to Sam's channel. He's doing a lot more stuff on YouTube, which I think is a good thing. Not only does he have the tinfoil hat.
Dude, you got to put your thing everywhere, dude. You got to go YouTube, Rumble.
I'm on Rumble.
Facebook.
I got to do Facebook.
Kick.
Got to do Kick.
Yeah, I do Kick. Kick. I go everywhere, dude.
MySpace.
I would do MySpace. I wanted to buy MySpace at one point.
Did you ever meet Tom from MySpace? Because he was always hanging around Hollywood.
Yeah, dude. That was the best website. We had it so good we didn't even know it. You know who ruined MySpace?
Dane Cook.
Hot Asian women.
Oh, hot Asian women?
Asian women. Yeah, because every time you went to their profile, there would be some weird song being played, and then your girlfriend would know you were looking at hot chicks, and you had to jump off.
Yeah, I was just talking to Swartzen over the weekend about MySpace. Like, we had the top 5. You were in my top 5.
I was, dude. I was. And I used that. That was on my Wikipedia credits.
I remember.
CHADZUMOCK top 5.
Do you remember when the MySpace Comedy was there? I was MySpace Comedian of the Week twice.
Whoa, bro.
Shout out to Jordy.
I get you laid all the time.
Shout out to Jordy Fox. He's the one who did it for me.
Jordy Fox was a kingmaker.
Yeah, he made me MySpace. I had so much promise. I had the Hollywood Report. I had so much going on.
Dude. Man, remember when I got you on? I got you a radio show. Remember that?
I literally used that demo to get the radio show.
Right.
And I barely talked.
Cavs didn't make any moves yesterday. Cavs didn't make any moves.
What do you think about Kevin Durant on his 6th team now? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, he didn't even want to go to Minnesota, which is where he'd probably win a chip if he went.
Yeah, him and Anthony Edwards, they would be unstoppable.
Yeah, the Timberwolves got to get the kid from Troy, get the guy from Atlanta. What's his name? The shooting guard, with the weird hair. Trae Young. That was a heat check. That was a heat check, Chad, and you failed.
I failed on that one.
You always act like you're the greatest basketball mind out there, and I just got you. I'm sorry, dude.
Who were you pulling for? Did you want the Pacers to win, or are you happy with the Thunder?
I like both teams. Kid Gorgeous, a.k.a. SAG. When he was with the Clippers, I called him Kid Gorgeous because he was so good. And then Lawrence Frank's like listening to Kawhi Leonard, whose sister's in jail for life for murder.
Oh, wow.
You know that?
No, I didn't know that. Breaking news.
Yeah, it's called Fun Facts, bro. That's what, when I come on your show, this segment's called Fun Facts.
Fun Facts. I'm going to make a graphic for it.
Yeah, make a graphic called Fun Facts with Sam Tripoli.
Now, Sam, he was with the Clippers. Why did they get rid of him? He's so good.
because Kawhi Leonard wanted Paul George.
Oh, that worked out.
Oh, it's literally the worst try. I don't even know how Lawrence Frank still has a job.
Lawrence Franks. He was with the Nets for a while. I remember that guy. He's a small guy.
Yeah, he's cooked. Hey, listen, I gotta go. My food's here.
All right, buddy. Good. Thanks for calling into Fun Facts.
All right, buddy. Bye.
Bye. Sam Tripoli on the Lawson's Chip Dip Hotline. You know, a little something of this, a little something of that. You know, we got a little something for everybody over here at the Sit Down Zoom. What is my show called? World War Z? I don't even know what it's called. I've had so many fucking names. Hey, it's my old friend Eva. Hi, Eva. You still mad at me for some reason? Calm down. Jesus Christ, you shit talk me so much on these shows. What did I do to you? Calm the fuck down. It's not that serious. You're more than welcome to come over. We don't hate you over here. It's all dumb. It's all dumb at the end of the day. As I said earlier today, Doodle is on assignment. She's not here today. She's working. She has a new job. So we need a, what do we learn? What do we learn today? Stephen Bravo's here, threatening to off Rob's dog. Oh, yeah, that's why she was mad. I don't care. I stand by that. That was funny. I stand by that. That was hilarious. That I wanted to get Rob's dog so I could put it down. I'll forever think that's hilarious. What did we learn today? Anybody want to take over for? Okay. Well, Chad, you forgot land and super chat. Oh, let's go back before we do what do we learn? Yeah, I don't want to forget the super chats today. I apologize if I did. Thank you for reminding me. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Conductus say, he who stiff Tukey lives like a monk. No pleasures, no possessions, just fear and ramen. So no, Tukey was not, Tukey emailed me or DM'd me on Instagram saying I'm picking Ray DeVito, but he never paid up or anything. So he's just trying to grift off me. That's a fact, Jack. While you're at it, follow my Instagram. That's free to do. It's chad-zumock. I put up reels all the time and not the old reels that used to be in the chat. Different reels of clips from my stand-up, sketches, hot takes, if you will. Show the couch and end this madness. I don't show my personal life. I don't show anything because you guys will run with shit and it's not fun. I don't share my furniture. I don't share my loved ones. But I share this guy. I learn that Aaron never will. What did we learn? What's up, Deadpool? How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Gino told Kiki he's never seen you with a woman in 15 years. Yeah, I know. I heard that. Yeah, well, Gino was fucking drunk when I lived with him. I distinctively remember bringing women back to that apartment because I lived there for 5 months? Oh my God. Oh no. Shout out to Jamie DeLuke, who I lost my virginity with on Valentine's Day, 1993 at Cecil and John's Pajama Jammy Jam. She was like, I have your Valentine's Day present upstairs. I go, really? She goes, yeah. And then we went upstairs and Jamie made me into a man. I was a man. I turned into a man that night on February 14th, 1993. Sorry, I got that wrong. I became a man. And then I started walking into the valley of men. Oh, no. All right, what did we learn? Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm done. What did we learn? Mint Diggity, thank you for stepping up like a man. Like a man. What did we learn today, guys, on the show? The program. There it is. We learned that OnlyFans and Chatterbait is the place to be with Mike D. I don't know about that. Chad, did we learn what? I don't know. We learned Reels is a good egg. I liked Reels. I don't know. He just got weird. I don't know. These people get weird. I don't like weird stuff. Why? I don't like weird stuff. We learned Chad won't sell me a wrench. Nope. They're not for sale. They're not for sale. I'm sorry. Yeah, come to think of it, I never saw Gino with a woman when I lived with him. I take that back. Alex Engelberg. He was fucking her at the time. I take that back. We learned Kiki and Coco still aren't doing much. They're not. They're not. No, he hails from the Valley of Men. Whoa! Chad, what did we learn? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I learned Kiki thinks Chad is a virgin. Yeah, she's fucking up, man. We learned nothing about the alleged couch. It's a couch. Who gives a fuck? You're going to hang your hat on that one? A couch? At this point, it'd be dumb if I showed you my couch. That just means you can hold me hostage anytime you want, and that's not going to be the case. So you guys can go fuck yourselves. That's where I'm at with that. All right, that's a wrap. Show's over. Bye. Go fuck yourself.
The seaman is on the attack. My Chrysler stinks. Joey outplayed guilty. And for once good dick, I thought it was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. The seaman is on the attack. My Chrysler stinks. Joey outplayed guilty. And for once good dick, I thought it was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. The seaman is on the attack. My Chrysler stinks. Joey outplayed guilty. April wants good dick, I thought it was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. Who wants good dick? I thought it was squashed.